Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with MS-DOS Made Me Do It by Calvinball. This means MS-DOS came up with the constraints, not the operating system, just someone who goes by that as their handle. Anyway, let's go over the rules. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Now, we have these arrows in the lines connected to arrows in the grid that they're lines connected to circles, basically. The way these work, we'll go over the arrow rules first, actually. Whatever digits are on the arrow, whatever their sum is, that goes in the attached circle. So if this was, say, 2, 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, we put a 5 in the circle. This is just, think of this as two separate arrows that happen to share the same cell for the circle. So if this was 2, 3 adding to 5, this would also add to 5, so maybe 1, 4. I could swap it. Okay. Now, these are also entropic. So the rules are written in a way that you could have lines longer than 3, but all of these lines are exactly 3 long. So I'm just going to say that on an arrow, including the circle, on an arrow, we need 1 digit from 1, 2, 1 digit from 3, 4, and 1 digit from 5, 6. We call that the low, the medium, and the high digit. So if I have, say, a 2 here, I can't put a 1 or a 2 anywhere else on this arrow. Because of the entropic constraint. I need something from 3, 4, maybe a 4, and I need something from 5, 6, maybe a 6. So this would be a valid arrow. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, I do feel like this one here is already very limited because if you think about it, it is, we need 2 different ways to sum to the circle. And so that's going to be 5 or 6. Those are the only 2 that have 2 different ways to sum. So we're either going to be a 1, 4 with a 2, 3. Okay. So we can't do 2, 3 though. No, we can. That is a low medium. 1, 4 and 2, 3 both work. Never mind. But what we can't do is we can't do 6, right? Yeah, if we tried to do 6, one of them would have to be 1 plus 5. And you can't have the 5 and the 6 on the same arrow. So this is 5. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. The one's not down here. Sorry, one's not in these 2. And this is a 5, 6 pair. So again, I don't think we can add to 6. Well, no, if we add to 6, then we're 2, 4. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, which I guess is just the entropic doing its job. Now, the very minimum we could add to is 1 plus 3 is 4, but that would use the 3 and... Sorry, 1 plus 2 is 3. But no, we can't do 1 and 2 because they're both low. If we did 1, 3, we would add to 4, but 3 can't do 3 and 4. I guess there's a much more obvious statement here, which is all the circles are from 5, 6. Because they're the sum of... If a high was on the arrow... then the circle would also have to be high, and that would be 2 highs. I mean, I guess that's fairly obvious, right? So I guess we could have done that from the start. Just thought about it, though. And so to add to 6, this is not going to be 1, 5. This has to be 2, 4, because we can't have a 5. Now this... Oh, I was going to say it could be 3, 3, but obviously we can't repeat a digit because that breaks the entropicity. And so this is also 2, 4. All the 6s are 2, 4. Now, I guess that raises the question, can this be 2, 4? Which, if it can't be, it would force be a 5. But, I mean, if this was 2, 4, it actually makes quite a few pairs. It makes this triple. It makes this a 5. But it's not a problem, as far as I can tell. All right. This one looks up, putting a 1 on one of these 2. And that means there's a 1 on one of these 2. There's got to be more I can do here, right? Okay, so if this isn't 1, this isn't 4. And if this isn't 1, this isn't 4. What else is there to do? Can I scan 5? Yeah, this is 5. Scans 5 and 6s is what I was going to say. 5 is one of these 2. 5 is... Oh, 5 can't be on this arrow, so 5 is here and here. And then now this is forced to be a 5. Okay. So this can't have a 1 on it because of the given 1. So this is a 2, 3. All right. What about 6s? Can I place 6s? I can place a 6 here and here 6 is one of these two. 6 is one of these two. All right. So what's next? I bet this 2-3 is disruptive, but I can't quite tell how. I could have penciled this cell and seen it was 2-3. Anyway. 2, 3, 4 here. Oops. 2, 3, 4 here. What am I missing? 2, 4 pair here. So this is 1, 3, 6. 6. Oh, this is a 1-3 pair because we have the 2-4 pair. So this is 2-4 for the box. That's a 2-4 pair. So that's not 2. That's not 2-4. So if that's not 2, this isn't 3. And if this is 1 or 3, we're either doing 1 plus 4 or 3 plus 2. That's a 2-4 pair. So that's 1-3. That's a 1-3 pair giving us the 6 and the 6. All right. 1-3 pair. So this is 2-4. This is just the other way to add to 5. Okay. Whatever way we add to 5 here, this is the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm definitely missing something. This is a 2-3 pair, so this can't be 2 or 3. So this is 1. Oops, this is 1-4 only. This is a 2-4 pair. And this cell sees them both through the box and through the column. And so this can't actually be a 2. This has to be 3. That's 2. That's 4 and 3. That's 1. We get the 2 and the 4 here. That's 1, 3, and 4. That's 2 and 4. We get our 2 here. So that means this is 4, 1. This is 3. We get the 1. That's 2, 3. That's 3, 1, 4. That's a 2, and we're done. All right. Just took me a second to spot the kind of remote pairness going on here. Neat idea, MS-DOS, and a good execution, Calvinball. Enjoyed that. And how'd you do?